What's up? This is Chris with Hunter Studios and Productions here in Fort Worth, Texas. And I'm going to do a quick rundown video of the event that I had last week where I was contracted out by the Church of God in Christ to coordinate live audio and live stream sound for their event that they had last week in Oklahoma City. And I'm going to give you guys a quick run through of how we set everything up. And I think we got pretty good results for what we had and what we were able to bring in. And so here's a quick rundown. All right, so there you go. There's the console for front of house. We had one room mic set up here at the back behind front of house. There's Nestor Meneses. He ran front of house for me. We have the Yamaha M7 CL old school board with 48 channels inputs, 16 outputs. We were able to run that. We did backline. Now that board is with the venue. We did backline these dual 18 speakers with the tops. We ran the RCF front wedges here, center fields, and then we brought in some monitors for the pulpit area. And then you'll see the other stack here that we had for front of house. Those things were kicking, and we still had them dialed back with plenty of room. This is where the choir was. I had a couple condensers from my studio, some Sterling audio mics brought in, set up 3 of them. Got pretty decent sound out of them to capture the choir. They had their monitors there on the floor. Kept that pretty dialed in so they could hear the music and stuff. Kept the choir mics out of it. Here's the band setup. We've got organ there, dual keyboards. He ran stereo keyboards. Bass player went direct through a DI box. Guitar player had an amp in the back. I'll show you that there. A Yamaha Stage Custom on drums. We had Audix microphones, a SM Beta 57, Beta 52 on kick there, and then a Rode overhead mic. And then I'll take you guys here in the back where you'll be able to see where we had the organ Leslie set up and the guitar amp. So thankfully the musicians were kind enough to let me put this in the back here to kind of minimize our stage noise and help with the choir. So there we are. There's a organ Leslie. We went stereo SM57s with a Beta 52 on the bottom there to give full stereo effect and full bottom in this style of music. Organ is very prominent. And then we had the guitar amp back here. We went off center on the amp with a SM57. It's kind of dark. You can't see it. Then we come back to the back. I had my setup here with a monitor to see everything. And then I ran a live stream mix just off of iPad. Took a stereo bus out the back of the Yamaha console. There were also services at a hotel where I brought in a mini setup with 2 wireless mics and a X32 rack. And we set up a couple tops, had a keyboard. Real simple, but we had good sound with that. So we had a great turnout. I know that video was extremely quick, but in situations like that, I try to use what the venue has. If not, I have to backline what I need. I don't travel with a lot of stuff. I don't really hold a lot of live gear, but thankful to my guy, Mike Mosseller. I can call him for anything, and he has everything that I need sound-wise, instrument-wise. So he helped really make that event come to life for us. Also, my guy, Nestor, who ran front of house for me, had a lot of good compliments that he did a good job. Doesn't normally mix a lot of gospel services, so I was really proud of him. I ran live stream mix. Just ran that off an iPad. We took a stereo bus out the back of the board. Really didn't have a lot of processing set up, just kind of live, just balancing and just keeping it together. Ran that into a ATM Mini, and they went live there. We went StreamYard. I'm not a fan of, but we made it work. Other than that, so shout out to Marquand, who also came and helped us this week or last week, and he did a great with stagehands, making sure that microphones are in the right places, helping coordinate things kind of on the side of stage where kind of monitor world would normally be. Because they only had that one board, we just had to work everything off that Yamaha board. So we had front of house, we had live stream, we had a satellite broadcasting room set up, all of the musician mixes, all of the stage mixes, choir mixes, everything running off that one board. So for it to be an older console, it handled it very well, and we made it work. We dialed that thing in. Still sounds good to be an older console, but we made it work. So we had fun. Shout out to Church of God in Christ for giving us the call to come in and do that. And so if you have any other events where you need live sound, live stream audio, cameras, LED walls, give me a call, reach out to me. We'd love to help you out.